and I feel like cash. Wake up and I feel like M's. My foot stays pressed on the gas. I'm glad I don't feel like them. They might just get flexed on. Got that spice like Szechuan. Can't be touched, I'm Teflon. Once I met Zac Efron. Go hard for the bros and the bros hot mine. Don't think for a sec that I won't drop on. Wanna stay for the show? Just log on to RoneDotCom. Get knocked off and we still rock on. Come to the pound, see a real top dog. Wanna stay for the show? Then just log on to RoneDotCom. Another day, another dollar. RoneDotCom. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the show. What a beautiful morning in New York City or wherever the fuck you are. Sound off in the chat where you are. And shout out to everybody in the chat one time. Fucking another episode of RoneDotCom. Found this in the studio. Found this just sitting around in the studio. I don't know why the fuck this. I don't know why the fuck this is here. I don't know why the fuck this happened. But it's a little bit disturbing, okay? Because I didn't do this, and I don't know who would doodle to this level, to this extent. What we have here is Chase Elliott, the NASCAR driver with Post Malone tattoos. Who did this? Who did this? Who did this? We need to get to the fucking bottom of who is putting Post Malone tattoos on Chase Elliott. Making him low-key look a little bit like Noah. 30 for 30, get face tattoos. And also, his eyes are a little bit wonked out when you really look at Chase Elliott's eyes. They kind of go in a little bit different directions. Interesting. Bus ticket for the lost kid at Sass's apartment. Shout out to John Lettenlier. Sass's apartment right now, unoccupied, okay? Sass's apartment, nobody is there right now. Thank you for the $199, but one, that's not going to cover a bus fare, much less bus ticket. I appreciate the cash, but two, Sass isn't even going to be able to give that to the kid because Sass's ass is in Wyoming. The Sass report. Where is Sass right now? Wyoming. He said that this is the pictures he sent us this morning. His buddy tired at the airport. I don't even know which buddy that is. Buddy just fucking cranking push-ups at the fucking airport. Now, which buddy is that, dude? Which buddy is double cheeked up like that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't look at my fucking comm app. Don't look at my comm app notifications. I don't know why they're sending me notifications like I haven't already hit the comm app this morning and meditated. Like I haven't already hit the Bend app this morning and fucking stretched. Like I'm not fucking feeling limber and calm of mind. Like I'm not present and ready to receive the day no matter what it brings. Whether it's a fantastic interview with Paul Wall or if I wind up shitting myself on camera in front of one of my hip-hop heroes. I'm ready for both things to happen. Equally ready to shit myself and ready for the world. Jesus Christ. RoneDotCom, another day, another dollar. What's up, chat? How we feeling? Rhode Island, stand up. Looks like Scotty Scheffler, kind of. Indy clocking in this morning. Shout out to the Indianapolis. One of my pet peeves about Indianapolis is when people call it St. Elmo's Steakhouse. It's St. Elmo Steakhouse. Future Army soldier, that looks like. That's got to be Bo, for real. That had to be Bo, caked up like that. Bo has to be on the fucking squat rack. Thoughts on K-Dick? It's 9:04, brother. You really want me? You really want me cracking into it? I'll tell you what, though. I'll shut the fuck up. Nothing gives Barstool fans like the feeling that they have a moral high ground, like seeing their favorite or least favorite employees going through something. I would fucking never do that, fucking scumbag. That's the kind of feel that people have, regardless of whether people should have acted differently or should constantly act differently. The clutching of pearls by Barstool fans is interesting because you guys do like the drama. Let's be honest. Like, you guys do definitely enjoy the drama. That being said, we need to be treating our queens with respect. We need to be making room in our hearts for our queens at Barstool Sports, especially anybody who is numerically an outsider should have a bigger space carved out for them to make them feel comfortable, regardless. Rone created Kenjack when he called him out.
I'm a powerful god. I've molded Kenjack from clay. Kenjack never was problematic until I formed him.
I love that, and I love that. I love getting credit for it. So nice of you guys to give me credit. Shout out to Blake Snortles, dropping fucking cash early on in the day. Airport push-ups are strictly to deter anyone who might pop off at 30,000 feet. You mind your P's and Q's when you see that. It's a fact, bro. You do some fucking airport push-ups, people have to fucking... They gotta watch out. They have to be careful. Daryl's coming in from Dublin, Ireland? No fucking way. Shout out to Dublin. Spud updates, please. Don't have any Spud updates. My buddy Spud is a firefighter. He's doing good. You know what I mean? He's doing well. W. Kate, L. Big Cat. It's fluid. Kate crying was wild like 2 hours after Big Cat apologized. I think that she is entitled to her own emotions. I think that everyone is entitled to growth. I think that if we look at people across the board as their final form, I think that that is doing everyone a disservice. No matter where you are in life, you are entitled to growth. So that means Big Cat, Kate, Kenjack, Ella are all entitled to growth. And if we make a sweeping judgment on who they are as a people in indelible ink, it makes us look fucking stupid. Can we talk about T-Bob last night? What about it? What about T-Bob? I respect the hell out of T-Bob. I have so much shit to get to in this show. It fires me the fuck up. No Kate disrespect. Facts. Gentleman's Wednesday. Oh man, there's so much to talk about. Okay. What we're going to get into in this show, we can definitely talk about T-Bob if you guys want to bring it up. But that just reminded me that I've mapped out what my ideal Fox Sports 1 lineup is for Barstool Sports. What my ideal lineup is for Barstool Sports. And I will get to that later on in the show. A full desk of people for every Fox Sports 1 show that we do here at Barstool Sports. Super exciting stuff that we have that lined up. We're a TV fucking channel now. We're damn programming over here. We're a whole ass TV channel here at Barstool Sports. We're gonna hit that. We have an alignment chart guide. So basically, like lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good, lawful, neutral, all those things. We're gonna do that for Barstool. We're gonna map out the alignment guide. Who is chaotic evil? You know what I mean? We're gonna get to all that. We're gonna see. You see that? Do you see that? We're gonna map that out for all of Barstool. And we're going to figure who fits into each one of those things. We'll do it as a group, as a chat. You guys will fucking do it with us, and we'll do it with you. We have Kenjack coming on to just show us some fucking slop, dude. To show us some absolute lowbrow dregs of the internet. He dragged the net across the ocean floor of the internet and came up with some creepy crawlers that should not be seen by human beings. I'm talking about glowing-faced fish and fucking... just deform. I don't even know what we're about to get into, but I believe that it's fucking wild and fucking awesome. And then we have the fucking people's champ, Paul Wall, coming in. How fucking sick is that? We had fucking Steve Gerben, Kane, and goddamn CM Punk last week. This week we have Paul Wall. To me, that's good. To me, that's impressive guests. And I'll really take, I mean, if the door is open from the 9 o'clock hour to the 11 o'clock hour, and if we parade talent into Barstool Sports, I want them to have a home on RoneDotCom. So we will be having Paul Wall and DJ Fresh coming in. DJ Fresh coming in. Unbelievable. Exciting stuff. Avocado, H-Town Baby, Kevin is in here, bro. The whole gang is in here. The whole fucking gang is in here. Just coming off of good vibes across the entire internet. We had The Nicest this past weekend, which will be premiering on RoneDotCom very soon. And man, was The Nicest good. Such high-level talent, and nobody sucked ass. Nobody was bad. Everybody was good. Everybody was impressive. It went exactly how I wanted to. It's stressful to run an event, but it is gratifying to see some of the best battle rappers in the world compliment the fuck out of each other. excuse me, and even more gratifying at the end of the day for them to be like, that was so fun. I'll do it again anytime you want. People already hitting me up, being like, hey, can I do it next time? Murder Mook being like, can I battle against T-Rex in the nicest event? And if you know battle rap, you know that that's a fucking big deal. You know that that's a big deal. You know it's a fucking big deal. So that's huge. Shout out to the guys from Barstool who came through, Fights, Sam, Nate, and Tommy. Just so nice of all of those dudes to show support. They don't have to do that. They weren't working the event. They just went above and beyond to show support. So nice of those guys. I am forever indebted to people who actually show up. It's like the fucking end of Hardball when Keanu Reeves is like, I'm blown away by your guys' ability to always show up. That's how I feel about Fights and Alfred and Tommy and Nate. Those bros were fucking legend, the mans across the board. They're saying Fights is the man. Put respect on the other guys too. They were also the man for showing up, and just shows the depth of talent that we have here at Barstool Sports. And Kevin's right now saying dream Fox Sports lineup. Let's get into Fox Sports because that's like, to me, headline news. Kevin Singh says dream Fox Sports lineup: Sass, Dave, Brandon fucking Walker, and Hannah Cook. Interesting, Kevin. That's a fucking that's a never before seen foursome right there. Interesting stuff. And shout out to Hannah Cook, who recently I saw an Instagram post of her with a big rock on her finger and a baby and stuff like that. I don't know where she got that baby from, but that's exciting news. Life is happening so fast for everybody, and it's really beautiful to see. So Fox Sports 1, Barstool announces this week that they're going to get a programming slot on Fox Sports 1, and it is the talk of the entire sports world. I hear Colin Cowherd waxing poetic about the ups and downs of Dave's career because he'll be leading into a Cowherd show, and that is exciting to me because it is the culmination of a lot of hard work. And I know that Dave's not rolling his feet out of bed and putting them onto the floor of Fox Sports 1 unless there's a bag attached to it. What do we think the bag is? 100 M's? Higher? Do we think it's 100 M's? No, they're shaking their heads. Not 100 M's. I mean, but I don't know. 100 M's over two? No, it can't be 100 M's. I don't know. But yeah, it's exciting, and everyone's like, son of a boy dad on Fox Sports 1. Pretty sure that's not how it's going to work. I'm pretty sure they're building a studio out in Chicago, and so and we don't know what the name of the show is. We don't know what the programming is going to look like. We don't know how people are even going to be fucking sitting. Are they going to be on a fucking desk? Are they going to be in lawn chairs? Are they going to be in plastic folding chairs? How are people going to be sitting? Because believe it or not, that determines so much about what the timbre of the show is, how the show will feel. Is there going to be like a news segment where something pops up next to their head? Is it going to be free flowing like the Yak? I mean, it's 2 hours of show. Are they going to have like Paul Wall coming in the second hour? Wait, it's 8 to 10? Wait, that's when we go live. That's when we go live. Wait a fucking second. This deal sucks. Who the fuck put this together? Why wasn't Dave thinking about RoneDotCom when he signed that 9-figure contract with it? So we got some figuring out how to do. Should we go live after them? What should we do? Do we want to compete with them? What the fuck should we do? What should we do? Barstool Spelling Bee is a must. Okay, that's like an hour of programming. Is that on Rone.com or on Fox Sports 1? I was like, Dave, let me know if I can help. He's like, will do. 7 to 9 Central, I thought. Yeah, 7 to 9 Central is 8 to 10 East Coast. So we're going to have to figure some shit out. Yeah, we're going to have to figure some shit out. Move to 11 a.m. Move to 11 a.m. That's when Mostly Sports goes live. I guess we could go like 10 to 11 and make a shorter show or something like that. Or I don't fucking know. We don't have to fucking figure it out right now. You 8 to 10 Central. I'm confused. I don't fucking. Yeah, 8 to 10. I mean there's an overlap. So if it's 8 to that 8 to 9 hour, it's overlapping programming. It truly doesn't matter because this show will persist. And one thing I know about fucking me and everybody in that fucking booth, everybody that's grinding on that show, we're gonna fucking get it out the mud one way or the fucking other. It doesn't matter what kind of time slot they put us in. We're fucking grinders, dude. We eat shit and shit out gold, dude. It doesn't fucking matter what they feed us. It doesn't matter where they put us. It doesn't matter what kind of programming they give us. You could give us a toilet paper roll and a string and we'll film some good ass content from it. I truly don't give a fuck. We're gonna make it happen. I don't care. I don't care where they put us. I don't care what resources they give us. We will make it fucking happen. I do not give a fuck. And I know everybody in the chat's the same way. I know you guys are packing your fucking guns ready for fucking war. Whenever we show up, we're gonna be strapped and ready to go without any fear. Rambo paint on. The vest with the fucking ammunition across our chest. We're fucking prepared for it. Put us at fucking 2 a.m. I don't give a fuck. Give me 1 minute of programming a day. I don't give a fuck. We're going to make it happen regardless. My ears are ringing. War ready. We are. It's like that. It's like live at 5 a.m. It's like that. We'll do it. I don't care at all. But on a macro sense, I'm super happy for Barstool. Weirdly, I'm like happiest for Brandon Walker because I think that Brandon Walker is such a fucking grinder. He'll never hear this because he only consumes his own content. But he's such a grinder, and like I look at his like life story, and he is somebody who has kind of worked to a point of where he actually deserves it. Where like 99% of us at Barstool Sports don't deserve what we have. But Brandon Walker, I think, deserves it. And I think that he's old enough that TV means a lot to him. And so a time slot on Fox Sports 1 is a thunderous accomplishment for him in his life. And like he had all his kids and everything. He had 4 kids before he even started at Barstool. So it's almost like same thing for Brandon. He's going to get it out of the mud no matter what. Like he jumped in the fucking water and then decided he'd build a boat. And I respect that immensely from Brandon Walker. So that's why I'm super excited for him. I know that he's going to want to do a ton of programming. And I know that he will work himself to the fucking bone. I know that he will grind his ass down to the bone. So without further ado, let's get into my ideal Fox Sports 1 lineups. And I did them day by day. So Monday through Friday. Here's what I got. Monday. I think you have to come out swinging on Mondays, and Dave said he'd do Monday. So I think Monday lineup, Desk, Dave, Big Cat, Brandon. Why is this finger not going up as much? What the fuck is wrong with me? Let's try that again. Dave, Big Cat, Brandon, Jersey Jerry. Desked out. 4 of them. Interesting enough to talk sports. Brandon obviously can do all that. We're going to have the star power with Dave. Jersey Jerry, a little bit of X factor, a little bit of a weird vibe to it. Then on Tuesday, I think that Big Cat said that he would be maybe manning the helm. So I think Tuesday is something like Big Cat, Megan, Titus, Nick, Zach. 5 people. That's a nice show right there, programming-wise. I think that's a nice show. Some weird brains. Big Cat and Titus obviously can speak sports, and there's not an overlap in the programming that we have on Mostly Sports. Like Big Cat and Titus have a rapport together, and obviously Megan can talk sports, but it doesn't step on other programming that we already have. Wednesday, I think Brandon, PFT, KC, and KB. Ooh, different, weird brains. That's nice programming. And Brandon gets to kind of be, in charge a little bit, but PFT is already going to bring it. KC obviously can talk sports. And it seemed like KB was excited to talk about it. We want T-Bob. We want T-Bob. Bam. Thursday, T-Bob, Tate, Kadick, Eddie, and Chief. That's interesting. That's interesting programming. I think T-Bob can really thrive in this environment. I feel like T-Bob was almost brought on board to be part of this. Like, T-Bob built for some shit like this. And then on Friday, I think Brandon, Mintz, T-Bob, and White Sox Dave, or if he's around, John Gruden. So White Sox Dave or John Gruden, or both. Big T fits in somewhere. I think I could see that. I could see Big T fitting in somewhere. I think he likes to talk ball. Maybe he's on that Friday show, Or, Wednesday I only have 4 people. So if it's Brandon, PFT, Casey, KB, Big T, that's interesting too. Mincy can't go live. Mincy with Brandon is nice. If we think that Mincy's going to be N-word scissor hands, I don't necessarily think that that's going to be the case. I think that if he's in a Fox Sports 1 environment, they'll have the dump button. You know what I mean? They'll be able to cut N-word scissor hands real fast. Tommy Smokes, they said, this all sounds bad. No lie. I mean, I'm trying my fucking best over here, bro. I'm trying my best. Yeah, I'm trying my best over here. It's going to be hard to fill that much programming. That's 10 hours a week of programming. That's basically like they built another Yak, and they're going to try to remix people from the Yak. Like, Yak is 2 hours a day of programming for 5 days a week. 2 hours a day of programming for 5 days a week is a lot of fucking programming. Like, people are going to get burned out, or other people are going to get hired. Shit that I don't know about. Stuff that's obviously above my pay grade. I know they were talking to Fred Smoot. Bring Fred Smoot on. I know that they have Gruden in the fold. Let Gruden fucking play. You know what I mean? There has to be other dudes and women. Don't forget women. Let Ella get a show, bro. Why not fucking Ella? You know what I mean? Why not her getting a show? She's in the news. They're gonna get the New York office involved. Is that from Jibba? Jibba is saying they're gonna get the New York office involved. See, that's news to me. New York have been out of it. Ellie Schnitt. Rather have Big Ev than half the people you mentioned. Oh, that's a good call. Big Ev has to be involved. He knows ball. Big Ev actually fucking knows ball so well. Whenever you watch Pick Central, he has such a breadth of knowledge, sharp gambling picks, real gambler from the fucking mud. He'll get out the mud, and just a welcome addition on unnecessary roughness. Like, he can talk. He could talk with the best of them. And he's a good foil for Dave. But, John Fanta, that'd be good. That'd be interesting. Che, Frankie, Ebony. Che would be good. Che has to be involved. I like hearing Che talk ball. Eddie, Beef, Kadick. I mean, maybe we double reinforce the floors. But, yeah, that sounds good on paper. Blutman would be interesting. Like, yeah, how is it going to be set up? I'm so curious. They also reached out to us, and they're like, we need a theme song. And I was like, what's the name of the show? They're like, we don't know. Okay. Maybe it'll be just musical. Maybe we hum the theme song and just maybe we get a harp or something like that out. Because I'm ready to make a fucking theme song. Nadu versus Rico. Rico would be good on it. I think Rico would be good on it, but it's like, is Rico just talking sports? That, like, maybe are the guys from Picks Central going to be involved? Is that something? I'm so curious what the fuck it's going to look like. Because in some ways, this is our most important programming. In some ways, TV doesn't have the cachet that it used to as far as comparing it to podcasts and staying modern. Obviously, we just saw Stephen Colbert get sniped in the fucking side of the head. But on the other side, it is important because there'll be a new, fresh set of eyes on us. There'll be resources that are put into this, and it's going to have to look presentable for TV. Like, it can't be a slapdick enterprise. No slapdick enterprises here if we're going to be on Fox Sports 1. And I do not envy a guy like Big Cat who has to put together the programming schedule, figure out what the show's going to look like, figure out what the segments are going to be. I know they're going to have Nick in a fucking sweatshop writing segments. I know that Nick is going to be chained to the office. There's no doubt in my mind that they're going to have Nick sat the fuck down and fucking grinding. Shout out to the Clips, great new album. Clip's album, great. Freddie Gibbs' album, I'm excited for. Tyler's album, wasn't that enthused by. I thought it could have. I love Tyler, didn't love his album. Justin Bieber's album, incredible. Obviously, still fucking heavy in rotation. News segments for sure, but like, who can fucking talk about news or even present a news story? Do you know what I mean? There's a select few of us that have the journalism degree. There's a select few of the proud, the journalists. Tommy Smokes, maybe, I guess, could fucking do some shit like that. Is SB Sass allowed to work on Fox Sports 1? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Tyler album was as Tyler gets. Yeah. I mean, Tyler album was like the old Tyler. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that, like, Tyler's last album fucking knocked my socks off. Tyler's most recent album, I don't know. Visually, he's always going to do incredible stuff. Rollout-wise, he's always going to do incredible stuff. Just thought it was a little bit one note. A little bit. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Who fucking cares what I think about fucking music? But Fox Sports 1, dude, I'm excited for them over there. Tyler rapped about having more money than us. Yeah, Tyler's music is cheeks. I mean, that's the beauty of music. And I found that out this week when I put out music. It's so polarizing. So last week we put out 2 new pop punk songs. Maybe we play them. Should we play them? Let's play some fucking pop punk songs. Let's play the Caroline one? Let's play the one with Caroline. The one that's already out. And it's just like, it'll get like good responses, and then people will be like, you're the worst musician that's ever fucking walked the earth. And so I like want to carry that knowledge that people will throw that at you. I want to carry that when I talk about other people's music, because like music isn't, it's not like this binary good bad thing. It's very taste oriented. So without further ado, let's watch me stroke my own ego as I watch myself on screen. Picture this is Friday night and you're out on a date. You take her out to a dinner and it feels great. Till dinner comes and she won't touch her plate. She's got blood on her lips, she says she already ate. And looking back, maybe you could see the signs. The way she limps when she walks, the glazed look in her eyes. She slurs her speech and has an undead air about her. And she did try to bite the waiter. Ay, undead air about her is a fucking hard, bro. No one says undead. No one references people having an undead air about them. And now she can't keep her hands off me. And now it's not as cute how she wants me. I will say that in the Fred Again videos, they really dance hard in the background. Nick, I could have used you dancing a little bit harder. I should have known when I smelled the human flesh on her breath. I should have worried when she told me that she loved me to death. I got too excited, don't think I read it right. When she told me that somebody's getting brain tonight. I think I fell in love with a zombie. No metaphor, an actual zombie. And now she can't keep her hands off me. And now it's not as cute how she wants me. I think I fell in love with a zombie. No metaphor. It's giving early 2000s rock, and I love it. Yeah, that was the goal. That was the goal. She's a zombie.
So much blood, it's like he's menstruating. I've armied on his hammer since we've been dating. Tried to scare me with garlic, I thought, ain't that funny? I said, that's vampires, you fucking dummy. So fucking stupid. Hey, I made him fall in love with a zombie.
That A tickles my brain in the right way. God damn.
And now he can't keep his hands off me. And now it's kinda cute how he wants me. I made him fall in love with a zombie. No metaphor, an actual zombie. He keeps violence in his laundry.
Can we appreciate this part? So good. It's so fucking insane. The fuck what the fuck makes Caroline think that she could fucking sing like that? She has some set of balls coming into the office fucking singing like that. Dave B says not good. Yeah, see that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, so when I talk about the Tyler album, it's like, yeah, everybody, it's going to be different strokes for different folks. Apple Music, yeah, we like there's different. We're mastering it. It will come out. All this music will come out. But it is just refreshing to see the talents of people when they are used correctly. Not that we're using people, but like putting people in a position to succeed is key. And I think that was putting Caroline in a position to succeed. And I think that there is another person in this office that we need to put in a position to succeed, and we have not fully unlocked her powers yet, and that is Ray. Ray has pipes. Can we acknowledge that Ray has pipes? Please, can we take a second and acknowledge that Ray has pipes? Please. That woman can sing. She is extremely talented. Obviously, she's very entertaining as a podcaster, TikTok creator, etc. She has pipes. Can we play the video of her singing, please? Can we enjoy this one time? From the new Bieber album. She sings it better than Justin Bieber does. Zone out one time.
Days go by so fast, I wanna spend them with you.
What?
Tell me why you're throwing stones at my back. I'm defenseless. You know we better stop before we say some shit. They've been testing my patience.
What?
Think we better off and we just take a break and remember what grace is. Baby, I ain't walking away. You were my diamond, gave you a ring, made you a promise, told you I'd change.
What the fuck? She plays a mean air piano. Well, yeah, facts, bro.
Baby, I ain't walking away. And every time you don't say my name, I'm reminded when I'm loving you, say it.
All right. What the fuck was that? She also has a pair of fucking balls coming in singing like that. What the fuck was that? God damn. We need to find a way to unlock that. We need to find a way to unlock that. What the fuck was that? Holy God, that was so fucking smooth. I don't know if it's like a song for her. I don't fucking know. I mean, that's not like a pop punk voice. You know what I mean? Like, that's a Winehouse, you know? That's Back to Black. Golly. Oh, my God. Get both of them on a track together? Maybe. Like, maybe. It could be some shit like that. But, yeah, we got to get her in the studio. Because she used to have some clips like that where she kind of, like, sings online. It's just, I don't know. It's just, she has that high-level talent singing. Like, if you listen to the Bieber track, it does not sound that good. Obviously, he's Justin Bieber, but, like, he's obviously punching in. He's not doing the melisma. He's not doing like the fucking runs and everything. God damn. Rone Records just found their first artist. Right, bro. Right. Golly. Some Tegan and Sarah type shit for Caroline and Ray. Maybe. Need her cover Valerie. Maybe. Should I tell them about the idea for the thing? All right. We're doing a fucking Christmas album, bro. RoneDotCom doing a Christmas album. I'm saying it now before they're like, we're actually going to put this on the main page. We're actually going to, no. RoneDotCom Christmas album. Planting the flag in it right now. People from Barstool Sports singing Christmas songs. And it's basically to unlock talent like that. They said Big T's a good singer. Sure, let's get Big T in the mix. Let him sing one. You know what I mean? Let him sing a goddamn Michael Bublé song or something like that. But let Ray sing a goddamn Christmas song. I don't know what it'll be. I don't know what it'll be like. But just recording some Christmas music. And we do some non-denominational holiday music. So Dave can feel like he's participating too as a non-Christian. For so our Jewish brothers and brothers can all participate. Do we have Jewish sisters here? Jewish? I said Jewish sisters. I know you're a Jewish brother. You identify however you want to. It's really your call. But I want our Jewish friends to feel equally represented. But we're doing a Christmas album, and it's basically just to unlock shit like that. Throw it on the fucking Spotify and fucking dream of a white Christmas. That shit should be fun. Pay Rone the Don't Stop. David B. Caroline got cut. Nikki Smokes would crush that. Nikki Smokes would be interesting. Not popular right now, but can we get a Hanukkah song? Like, yeah, we could do like the Adam Sandler Hanukkah song. I need to know Adam Sandler's thoughts on Nelk Boys interviewing Benjamin Netanyahu. I need it yesterday. Glory to India from Kevin Singh. Can the Indian brothers participate? Of course, dude. Of course. I was watching a video trying to figure out why, like, the Indian, like, that belt of India and Bangladesh have such high populations. And someone suggested that because they just really haven't participated in tons and tons of wars. And so they just have been able to fucking jack up the population. Kevin, I don't know if you have an answer to that, but if you get an answer to why that population is so robust, you get a fucking... You get a Indian Christmas song, too. Or a Diwali song. You know what I mean? Whatever your... seasonal holiday of choices. Lay Mascot's teaser song. Need that. Get Reshi on a track. I would love to get Maresh on a track. Whatever he celebrates, Purim. When is Purim? Who is Purim for? Is Purim Jewish? Purim's Jewish. Okay. We'll get a Purim song. Why not, dude? Diwali, Purim. Netanyahu's going on Rudy's stream? What? That's crazy. Rudy. I didn't realize he had it in him. Yeah, get back to me ASAP. Yeah, that's the least that you could do. Got battle rappers hitting me up. Should we do this alignment chart, or is Kenjack coming in soon? Kenjack hasn't arrived yet. Let's try and do this alignment chart. Or is he here? Should I do that? Should I wait on the alignment chart, or should I get Kenjack in? Damn, I can't get that fucking song out of my head. Paul Wall coming on in the second hour. Paul Wall is going to be in studio. While we figure that out, can we talk about game time one time? Who has the biggest meet at Barstool? Vibs. Let's talk about game time. Game time. There's nothing like getting out to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. I was looking at tickets for the big Phillies game. How about the boy Chris Sanchez shoving? Carabas has to be pissed about that. But Phillies games, you get out to Citizens Bank Park with Game Time. It is truly the best. Great interface, and you can, save a little bit of cash. Put it back in the pocket. Get 99 beers and 99 hot dogs, or some Cracker Jacks, a new hat, whatever you want. Getting out to the Phillies game soon. Take out the guesswork from buying tickets and just do it all with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code RoneDotCom for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, redeem code RoneDotCom for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? It's game time. What time is it? It's game time. Tomorrow, we have a video coming out, a big, fun video with one of the guys from The Nicest, a guy named Frack. And he and I came in, and it's, I should make this more exciting. Tomorrow, we have the return of This Week. This Week finally makes its return. This Week, the piece of programming that launched 1,000 ships at Barstool. This Week, where we used to diss every week that happened on the calendar, and now it's back with a little bit of a tweak, where we will be doing a specific genre and a specific topic and writing a diss track about it. And that came back this week with the gentleman Frack. That video will be out tomorrow. And we shot it yesterday, and it could not have gone better. It could not have gone better. That dude is so talented. There's so much talent that we could bring in. This track, I won't tell you the genre. I want you to be surprised. I won't tell you the subject. I want you to be surprised. But it did get a little bit esoteric, or not even esoteric, because I don't even know what that word means. It got out. It was out there. I'll say that much for sure. And you guys have to go check that out tomorrow on RoneDotCom. But before we do any of that shit, the brother Kenjack's in the building. What's up, my friend? How are you?
What up?
You sit wherever you want.
Let's do this. That work?
Fuck yeah. How are you, my friend?
Good. We're very excited for what we got queued up.
Yeah, this is going to be good. So, I mean, on this show every week, I'm trying to fucking not exactly feed slop to people, but I want to like give people. I just want to watch videos that I think are funny with the audience. Like, one of my favorite pastimes is like whether it's getting home from the bar or like having some friends over and just like either going on YouTube and pulling up funny, fun, stupid videos. Or like just sharing shit on my phone or whatever. I feel like that's one of my favorite pastimes, and I feel like you are an absolute master at that.
I'm a slop farmer. Big time
really
slop farmer.
are.
That's all I do. I got a roster of guys.
Yeah. How did that come to be? How did you get so good at finding fucking animals?
I think because I was on Musical.ly like before the transition to TikTok, and then I got on that very early, like 2017. We were still in the old office. And then my algorithm was just fucked from the start, so it has never gotten better. So.
But there has to be a reason why you like that weird shit. Here, can you scoot it forward? Because I'm just fucking, I'm hitting a fucking pivot.
Tim, here, I'll move this forward.
Yeah, this fucking sand.
Yeah.
Nah, mine or his?
I see it. I hear it. I'm good. I just don't want to go too far away from it. Oh yeah, that'll probably help. That way I can lean back a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got on that early, and I like it. I like seeing weird shit, like different shit. Early on in TikTok, I was watching like live streams of like Russian home invasions. They were just live streaming it and shit. They had weird shit going on.
From who? Who's doing it? But I'm saying, was it the invaders or the
the invaders?
What?
They were just like running through houses and shit. It was crazy. Like the early days of it, where there were no laws, no regulations, no nothing. There was like.
Were they robbing or were they just like running
just,
through?
Breaking in and running through and leaving? Like, it was insane. There was no laws in the early days.
That's kind of like I guess chaotic neutral.
Yeah, they weren't harming anyone, at least something I saw.
Yeah,
legally speaking. But yeah, no, it was.
It's, I guess, fun to just run into someone's house. I guess give them a spook.
Just a spook and then leave. If you know them, I guess that'd be a little bit funnier.
Yeah, it is. I think that you were probably the most talented at finding weird shit. So much so that like. It's like people whose sense of taste is so broad that they'll take you to a restaurant and there'll be like a live sea urchin on the plate where it's like, oh, this like might not even be for everyone's consumption. Like, you know, this might be so specific to you and the palate that you've kind of orchestrated for yourself that like it's almost exciting to see.
I got a lot of weird stuff for you.
Okay.
I got a lot of weird stuff for you. This is like, some of this will be funny. Some of it will be like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, I'm here for it. Is there like an order or like that you want to go in, or should we just like let Tyler like start?
I think let Tyler cook. Like Tyler, go off like the thumbnail image. I think of whatever you find and see which one, whatever tickles your fancy.
How did you pick like the?
Oh, great start! Yeah, I love this one. I love this.
How did you pick this?
Oh, I wonder if we get the sound on it. Like, I can't even begin to understand how.
What the fuck?
So that's like a Tuesday morning type thing for me.
What the fuck? So does that account have like all shit like that? Like, does that account have?
I should have followed. I didn't follow.
Yeah. So like, yeah. I guess that's my question. Like, are the accounts that you're following? Is it like the creator who is making a bunch of phones with faces on them, or is it other slot farmers? I
don't follow aggregators. I like following the source. You know what I mean?
You get to the source.
Yeah, straight to the source. I don't like following like the guys because like those people typically rip off of my feed. You know what I mean? Like the, whatever the Segura show with what's the one with his wife? Like they take stuff off my feed. Like I don't.
They do?
I don't like to aggregate. I like to go straight to the source.
Segura's farming you?
Oh, tell me, Paul Wall from People's Champ is here.
No. He's not here until quite some time. You're good.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, it's I like going straight to the source.
Yeah, I love it. And I don't even think I could get my algorithm to that. I don't even.
And the bad thing is, like, if you linger too long on like a big set of boobs, all of a sudden you're fucked. That's all you're getting for another like month.
So you can't even get horny on Maine.
No. I click like do not interested on everything that's like not part of the general feed. Like anything like that comes up, like a dancer, like gone. Like sports, gone. Like I just got to get rid of all of it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, more. Feed me.
Oh, this lady kind of rocks. Trying to figure out if she's trying to be like a ninja or like.
Is she making her own sound effects?
Oh yeah. I don't think the kitchen knife's moving at 5 miles an hour and making a whoosh.
She makes like that's what the noise would make. She's like a good Foley artist.
Yeah.
Not the behemoth. Oh.
Cut. Oh, I didn't even hear she said that at the end. Ironic.
Just shaving off the very end of it.
Dude, all
Not
that technique,
cutting it fully in half.
all that technique in the movement, all she could get was the side of it.
First off, that's a nice plot of land that she has.
Yeah,
That's a nice little like
doing better than us.
garden. Yeah, exactly. I can't. It's not like she's like. Yeah, it's not like we're like killing it and like punching down. She's a landowner.
Yeah,
She owns property. And second of all, like, why not go for being a real life fruit ninja?
dude, I loved it, and I love like the sort of technique. Like she was like with the sound effects, it's like a little kid, except that it's like a 50-year-old woman playing with kitchen knives.
And that shows that she still has the growth mindset in her brain. That she's not so hardwired into what everybody around her is doing that she's like, hey, why not pick up some knives?
Exactly.
Why not become a fucking knife-wielding actual ninja?
Yeah, she's like the female Blade almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The red hair is kind of sick too. I kind of fucked with it. It's like
Follow her ass.
Yeah,
Feed us, Tyler. Feed us. Just fucking
remember this one.
dump it out on us. You say you do.
Hey, bro, check it out. I just bought some apples, and one of them still has the leaf in it. Oh my God! It looks just like the way that you like in cartoons, man.
I forgot about.
Oh my God, dude! What the fuck are those nails?
Did you ever see when Cat Williams like roasted that lady?
Yeah, run your gnarled.
gnarled fingernails through my hair.
That is the definition of a gnarled finger. What the fuck?
I don't know how it gets that far.
That shows there's no bit in this.
Yeah.
There's no, like, this guy's not like, oh, let me act goofy for the camera and like run like a little bit of a bit. That's method acting. The nails are so thick that it's like, have they never been cut? Do they just naturally fall off? It's like can I just see the nail again? I'm sorry. It's just a jump scare warning just to see that nail one more time.
Also, like, kind of skip by like all the cans on the floor too.
The cans
I
on the
really
floor.
noticed that
At first, I was like, is it a dorm room?
is that Pepsi's?
Yeah, is it Pepsi's? Is it beer? And then like a little bit of a stain, and then oh my God! Oh my fucking God!
The bumps that get off that pinky though.
Yeah. Oh, you do a fucking 8-ball off that pinky. Oh my God. So like the affectation that women TikTokers have online when they're like this or like this hand motion.
Yeah.
An affectation is stolen from like not just our black queens, but like the queens who have fake long nails.
Yes.
You know, that you have to have your nails like this. I have nail extensions for the yak for 1 week. And I was like, I had to carry my shit like this. And it's just like, that's the affectation. This person cannot make a fist.
No.
They literally cannot ball up their hand because they would pierce through their skin. That's the most disgusting thing I've fucking
you're
ever
not even
seen.
close to the most disgusting thing on this one, I don't think.
Feed us then. Feed us some fucking
I wonder
stuff.
how the wipe works on that too. Wipes.
Oh
it?
yeah,
I didn't
the
even
wipe
think
is
about
crazy
that.
because
Yeah.
you have to like kind of, I have to like bend the finger out backwards because wiping with the press on nails was crazy as well. Like you really can't.
Oh.
It's foul. Let's go to Nunchuck Tyler.
Did you just disrespect Nunchuck Tyler? Well, back up. He might pull some nunchucks out. Oh yeah.
So he's nice with them.
He's nice with it. He's good.
How many nunchucks does he have? Don't disrespect Nunchuck Tyler today.
Is he doing the Flintstones theme? Mr. Rosen?
No way.
He is fucking perfect.
Wait, what does it say? What does the sign say? Is shirt say? I have an idea.
What I'm doing?
Oh, okay. All right.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh,
I have no idea what I'm doing. But
he does.
that's a lie.
How jealous do you think our Tyler is right now?
Yeah, that's a real
Nunchuck Tyler just fucking took your shit right there.
Yeah.
Took your lunch, dude.
That's fucking nuts. What the hell? I mean, we need to have her, the lady from the backyard,
Bingo.
kind of study under the tutelage of Nunchuck Tyler.
Or they team up and make like a Ninja Turtles type deal. Then we need a guy with like the sword. Then we need a guy with
bow
the
staff. Yeah, the bow staff. We need, I mean, they really have almost all of it. Yeah, the size.
Size. Yeah.
Size and the bow staff. Very Asian.
I love this dude. I was posting about this guy the other day. He's the fucking best. He's just like this Cracker Barrel work. You just got to hear.
Put me on.
Remember, don't be late, but be on time. Don't be late to Cracker Barrel. There's so many things on your agenda. Put a slot in your calendar. Put a slot in your text messages. Put a slot on your calendar with your friends. Let them know that, hey, we're going to Cracker Barrel today. Let them know that we have campfire beef and campfire chicken. Don't be late. Get a campfire. Get a s'mores brownie skillet. Be on time and don't be late. Cracker Barrel is waiting for you.
So he's like a hospitality like executive or not executive, but hospitality like rep, I guess, for Cracker Barrel. So he just sits outside and makes a million of these videos a day.
But imagine doing personal ads for your corporation.
That's the thing, yeah.
How crazy is it being like a McDonald's worker being like, you got to come into McDonald's today.
Check the snack wrap, guys.
Yeah, like talking about like being at the fry station and being like, come in today. Like giving small level ads for full corporations is fucking genius.
I don't feel like they even asked him to do that. I think he's just
totally.
He loves his job that much.
Yes, exactly. And he's like, dude, let me think global, let me act local.
Exactly.
I also think he has a little bit of Mintz is getting skinnier. I think that there could be some evolution towards what that guy was bringing.
Was looking at, yeah, I can see that. I love that guy though. It didn't work too because I wanted to get Cracker Barrel after watching it. Like I watched 18.
I could go for a chicken fried steak right now.
Or campfire beef or whatever it was he was talking about. Yeah.
What is campfire beef?
Yeah, campfire chicken, campfire beef. That's all I could think about.
What is it? What is it?
I'm assuming fire roasted of some kind, but they're not cooking on a campfire in the Cracker Barrel.
See, now I have to go to fucking Cracker Barrel to see what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah. More. It ain't nothing worse than your boss.
Oh, don't worry, she'll tell you.
Okay, cool.
Ain't nothing worse than working in the heat after a long night drinking when your boss hands you a greasy butt box from Crispy Chick and a warm Pat's Blue Ribbon for lunch. Next thing you know, your stomach's bubbling like a possum in a hot tub and you're praying you got TP on you and you're running for woods like a man on a mission. Believe me, I walked in them shit splatter boots before.
But like that's not a young woman, so like that's not like someone trying to be ironic. That's just an actual person. You know what I mean?
That is perfect imagery. Your stomach's bubbling like a possum in a hot tub.
What the fuck does that mean?
Oh my god! But I fucking get it. I need to see her nails honestly because like her having to wipe after that type of situation. And did she see she's running to the woods?
The woods. She couldn't even take that to the bathroom.
And her boss is giving her Pabst Blue Ribbon and a
PBR and something else,
like a chicken box or some shit like that.
Something box from I think it was Crisp Chicky or something.
But weirdly, like she looks very well put together.
Yeah,
you know, she looks like she could be like a bank manager or something.
It's like a soccer mom. You know
yeah. She has a little bit of a soccer mom energy, but somehow like
hot possum in her belly.
Yeah, what the fuck? The possum in the bathtub, like or yeah, like that. That's when Southern folks.
They're good at analogies, man.
Yeah, when they throw out an analogy, I was trying to think of the one that the folks on Love on the Spectrum, they're like, look at us, just like frying like 2 catfish in a pan or something like that. It's just like when they throw out a perfect analogy like that, you're like, what the fuck is wrong with us? That we don't have idioms that we could throw around.
We got nothing like that in the Northeast. We got no idioms like that.
Finer than a frog hair split 4 ways. It's like, what the...
Honestly,
how did you get that?
Kind of disappointing, like Brandon Walker and Minzy. Neither of them give us those.
Right.
They should have a trillion of those on deck.
I bet Brandon knows some of them, but it's like maybe, I don't know if they don't think that we would understand them or if they're just trying to keep it from us. Could be either way. More slop. Feed us the slop. Oh my fucking God.
Y la queso. ¿Y la qué? Y la queso. ¿Y la qué? Y la queso. ¿Y la qué? y la queso. Queso corte.
Actually, I didn't get to this part. I just saved it the second I got to it.
What is Mexico's version of going to Istanbul?
Dude, he's like Max Headroom. Like,
yeah, it really is. And the blue eye, like everything about it is like my bro's dipped in makeup.
Is Ila Queso just I am cheese?
And the cheese.
And the cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was trying to say he was cheese because he's just orange. I
think it's just and the cheese. No, I think it's just like and the queso.
And the queso. Or would that be con la queso?
That's with the cheese, I think.
Oh,
is just like
and the cheese.
Yeah, and the cheese.
La queso. He actually had a good beat going.
Yeah, he kind of had it going, but like, what's every other day of his life like?
That's a great question. Like what he looks like outside of like looking like a dude from Lazy Town.
Like I could see the woman in the video before, like walking around Earth and being like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like just fucking shooting the shit outside of the Cracker Barrel. Like our guy.
This guy in Tijuana, not a chance. Like that's.
Yeah, what is it? What is he like? He has to be gay.
Maybe he's like a court jester for the cartel, potentially.
Maybe he could. Yeah. What is he? Just the coloring, the fucking.
It'd be kind of funny if like modern day billionaires had like court jesters. Like if Bezos just had a guy that walked around to tell jokes.
I mean, Dave has built a.
That's true, but I feel like there's a slight like if he just had a guy dressed up like a court jester walking around telling jokes, I feel like it'd be very funny.
A fool.
Yeah,
like just somebody who's like just Shakespearean character to kind of poke fun at everything around him.
I think Aziz had a bit like that. Like he got invited to it might have been Diddy's party actually, or maybe it was 50 Cent or something, or Jay-Z. It was Jay-Z's party. Okay. And he got invited, and he's like, "Oh no, why you invited me? This is cool." And he went there, and then like he's like giving a big speech, Jay-Z, and he's like, "Yeah, we got Aziz in the house. Aziz, come tell a joke." And he's like, "What the fuck? Like you didn't tell me I had to come with any material." So he just got screwed by that.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah,
but I guess you got to have one. But it's just impossible to tell someone to tell a joke.
No, you can't put anyone on the spot like that.
Unless you're like fucking.
This guy's got a beat. I want you to rate this guy. He's got a rap.
Okay, let's hear it. J Pizzo 97.
One time I was molested in the restroom. Yup, you guessed it. It was the maidens. So I said F it. Took out my dick and started pissing on him. Fuck yeah, I got some problems. I don't know how to deal with them. Well, who gives an F if I'm a fucked up kid? I just say a lot of shit on my fucking mind, get it across. All my thoughts are so fucking wild. I'm still a child inside, you know.
He's actually good.
Say what the hell?
I like his
That's
voice.
what I gotta do. I say screw it. I don't need no time to talk to no therapist. I don't care if I'm an embarrassment to my parents. It's just how I roll. Bro, don't even try me. I might be a little tiny, like an Asian penis, but you haven't seen a motherfucker like me in an arena. They call me Hurricane Katrina. God damn, bro, I'll take you down, punch you in the nose, kill all your hoes. They call me the motherfucking GOAT, so fuck you, bro.
The beginning is a rough start, but he gets some rhythm as it goes.
And like I didn't even hate the rhythm at the beginning. It was like weird, but like he would land it periodically.
Yeah.
But he really was honest, you know. I don't know if he heard Kanye talking about his dalliances with his cousin first, or if Kanye heard him and was like, I need to get to the molestation stuff.
Molested, took out his dick, started pissing. Is that like the defense mechanism, like a squid scoot shooting ink?
It could be.
Yeah,
it's like a skunk spraying.
Yeah.
Just pissing.
Yeah, start peeing?
I respect the hell out of it if that's his move. Like, that's fucking wild. But good for him, and I guess good for him for being honest. I hope he, if he needs help, I hope he gets the help he needs.
He's like Hurricane Katrina, man. I don't know if he needs help. Shout out George Bush. I don't even know which one we have next. Tyler, I'm so. Oh fuck.
I know how to make a gore orgasm. All you gotta do is I'll take your damage.
This is why you don't take the bus.
Black Kadik.
Yeah, dude, that did sound like him at that dinner. That's true.
I know how to make a girl orgasm.
You just go, "Rrr."
Oh my God, I'm horny and angry.
He sounded like those things from like, what do you call it? Mario Racing, like the things that come down, the big bricks that go like, "Rrr."
Yeah. What the fuck was that? Making that on a bus is disturbing.
Dude, you can't take a bus. You can't. I walk before I take the bus.
Yeah, the bus is wild. I mean, yeah, free buses coming to New York City, near you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get a couple more because I'm enjoying the slop, dude.
You're not gonna enjoy this.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing, username checks. His name is Gluttony Slob, so you get exactly what is advertised. It's like, what did I do?
That's the most godless individual I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, the rips in the shirt. What was he eating? A chicken?
I have no fucking clue, dude.
Was that a rolled up piece of bread?
Actually,
an emptied out calzone or a chicken carcass?
I thought it was a hoagie or something at first. Actually, can we get another peek at that?
And he's in a restaurant where it's like he got it there.
He might just be a full fucking rotisserie chicken. I think you're right. Wait a back up a little bit. See if we get a little more pixelated. I think you're right. I think it's just like a full fucking. There's bones. Yeah, dude, that's a full chicken.
Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is this? What?
And his page is all this stuff, by the way.
He's just gluttony slobbing all over the place?
It's just him to like food.
Like, that looked like he was at a Wendy's or something.
Yeah, dude, no, that was 100% fast food restaurant. That's why I thought
like he could did he BYO chicken?
BYOC, yeah. Big man on no, that's the other way. But yeah, he's bringing his own rotisserie, yeah.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
You get a palate cleanser, Tyler. Keep it.
Go with whatever, bro. I'm not scared, but I just can't believe.
Tyler, did you watch any of these last night when I sent them? Okay, I just want to make. All right.
Oh, he did. He was like, "This is the yeah." He was like, "It's twisted."
Ladies, if I tell you that you're ungodly beautiful, all I'm saying is that you're drop dead gorgeous. It doesn't have anything to do with God. All I'm saying is that you're gorgeous. It's another word of saying that you're beyond beautiful. So don't think that I'm saying it because I'm against God and I'm a Satanist and all that stuff. I sin. That's what I do. Jesus died for our sins. Baby, I'm sinning for all y'all. I'm just saying.
I wonder if that works on a woman.
Yeah.
Like that video. Like, also, you know what's kind of funny to notice about this? Maybe it's a side effect I never thought about. If you get one of those rings, you can't shave it. So he just has a permanent stubble around his ring.
Yeah, he needed like the straight razor. He needed to go into like a very precise barber shop. Like, the Dominicans had to line up his soul patch. I wonder what happened before this video that necessitated him making this video.
He called someone a woman ungodly beautiful, and she was clearly very offended.
Yeah,
like a very religious woman that was hanging out with this godly looking man.
Yeah, and then
Mike Tyson rip tattoo.
Yeah, and that was the deal breaker.
Yeah.
Like, he probably had it wrapped around his finger, and then he was like, "You're ungodly beautiful." Oh, my God. What the... I mean, I wonder if she saw the video and was like, okay.
Oh, my bad.
All is well.
Yeah, my bad. I'm going to hit you up.
I didn't understand.
I'm on the Uber right now.
I didn't realize you're sinning for me.
Yeah, my bad.
What a high-level sinner. No eyebrows, but a beautiful Mike Tyson face tattoo.
Uh-huh.
Tyler, feed us.
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Folks are really out here in the country with lawns.
He's really beefing with the fucking earth, man. Like,
someone filmed it for him. Though.
You see his ad? Pissed Harley.
Pissed Harley guy. Somebody fucking got down. He was like, "Wait, film this." Do you think he explained the concept? He must have, because he's like, "Get to this level.
Get to the ground.
I'm gonna beat the fuck out of the ground, but I need you to get down on the ground level with me."
Honey, you gotta come film something for me.
Good God Almighty. Oh my. I mean, absolute psycho. All right, give us a couple more and
end on the foot one, Tyler. That's gotta be the last one.
Okay.
Eventually, you know which one I'm talking about. You want to do that now? Okay.
All right, we get, and we'll save some because you gave him. You have a bunch of them, and so we'll run it back, and we'll have you back in to have some fucking. These are fucking insane. I can't believe these naturally come up on your algorithm,
dude. Every day, it's the worst.
Are there other pigs like you out there who just love?
Oh, absolutely.
This? Yeah.
There's like other accounts where they'll be like, curse TikTok, blah 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 blah, but like they'll aggregate all these things too.
And you don't aggregate it anywhere. All right, play it.
Well, everybody was wanting me to do a better video on my toe situation there. Boy, them look like two different feet. I promise y'all, this is my foot and that's my foot. I know they look different, but they the same feet. One just a little bit bigger than the other one. And there ain't no fungi in there. There ain't no fungi in my toe. They just need to be clipped.
I don't know. I trust her. Dude.
And I can't do it. And when I went to the doctor, they come after me with them darn scissor things. And them scissor things hurt. I need my daddy. Needed my daddy.
Oh,
Daddy
Elvis.
cut my toenails. He's been gone for 3.5 years now. And I'm trying, y'all. And somebody even mentioned one of them files. Now, I could use one of them files. I don't think that would hurt. But there ain't no fungi in my toe.
They're yellow.
It might just be a long toenail. That's all there is.
Dude, there's rings on it. You can
But
tell how
I'm
old
gonna
she
get
is.
it done. I'm working
Like a
on it
tree.
now. Working on it now. Let y'all see them when I get done and did with them. Maybe I will. I don't know. Or tell me somewhere to go that they won't
The
hurt.
hood ornament's killing me too.
Is Elvis just watching this?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
She actually has one more, if that could actually be the last one. She has one more where it's like cooking on a pan. Do you know that one, Tyler? Yeah, I follow this woman. She's Content Factory.
How do you pick which of the people are you gonna follow and which of them you're just gonna like be like, okay, I'll take this.
I'll check the page and be like, if they have like 2 or 3 more words, like, what the fuck is this? It's a follow. It's an automatic follow.
Oh my god. Okay, what the fuck is she cooking? It looks like cookies.
Well, everybody been wanting to know how I make my fish-eyed gravy. What a perfect time to tell y'all. It's Mother's Day, and one of my daughter, her favorite food is mountain oysters. Fried mountain oysters and fish-eyed gravy poured over the top of it. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm fixing her some breakfast in the bed. I'm gonna make her breakfast in bed for Mother's Day. And some fish-eyed gravy and some mountain oysters.
Those are
and she
eyes
likes
in
it
the
poured over top of all that.
By the way.
What you do is you get your gravy and you get your fish eyes. You gotta go get them. They're hard to find now. Nobody really sells them anymore. You just gonna have
Wonder
to go
why.
to some kind of bait shop and get them.
You
The
gotta
stores
be
don't
cooking
sell
food from the bait
no
shop.
more. And you want to put this in your gravy. That right there can give it a good flavor.
Oh, tahini.
And you crack you open an egg and you put in there. A lot of people don't put egg in their fish-eyed gravy, but I do. I do. And you slice you up an onion. You got you some tomatoes. You want to slice you up some tomatoes and put it on there. And that's really good right there. I'm going to tell you. Boy, she going to have a happy Mother's Day, ain't she? Look at there. It's about ready. Ain't got too much more to go. And if y'all need to know anything you want me to help you, just message me and I'll help you right through making y'all some. So happy Mother's Day, and I know my daughter gonna love this. One of her favorite foods.
Her daughter is deceased. She's no longer with us. She has salmonella, mercury poisoning, every single possible.
Well, maybe Rocky Mountain oysters are.
Isn't that like a mushroom, basically? Oh, it's a bull testicle? I thought it was like a mushroom.
Mountain oyster. I know Rocky Mountain oysters are bull testicles. So maybe that's giving her the vitality that she needs.
It's like counteracting the salmonella and mercury poisoning.
Get out. No, that just. I can't believe that. It just shows how big of a country this is, and it just shows what bubbles that we all live in. Like, even in New York, when you really experience so many walks of life, we really, encounter so many different people and, types of people, and then you find that
pocket,
online, and it's just, there people, yeah, I don't know if we're all ready for phones.
Yeah, there's a lot more too, and a lot more that I would have loved to have on here, but they're all music and it's rights and clearance and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more out there. This is kind of the most manicured version of this. So
this is a PG safe version.
Yes, exactly. But thank you very much for.
Dude, thank you for coming in. Anytime you want to give us some slop. I gotta restart my computer to see if people are.
We have no clue how the public is reacting to this. You may have one viewer online right now.
Yeah, but even if so, I'm glad that I was here for it. You're the man, buddy. Appreciate you. And anytime we'll have to have Kenjack back to show us the fucking darkest corners of the internet. My God, dude. What the fuck was that, dude? What the What the fuck was that? Okay, say nope, no more. Stop the count. Good Lord. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. I don't even know what to fucking say, dude. How do I even cleanse my palate, dude? How do I even get a fucking can we let's watch one of the videos I had. Let's watch the I Love You, You're the Man video of those I think they're Indian bros. That's my palate cleanse. So just like a good old fashioned funny video. Yeah, this is a palate cleanse, and then we'll talk like humans for a second.
Okay. I love you. I love you. You're the man. You're the best. I mean, moonwalk. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Hey, moonwalk.
Their page is all this too, this group of dudes. Where they're always whispering. I don't know why they're always whispering, or they have an empty pool, but they have a lot of land, but somehow they have fucking 10 million followers on Instagram. I mean, these guys are incredible. I think this is a little bit more mainstream slop. Okay. Does that feel like a I love you? Yeah, this is more my speed. Yeah. You know what I mean? This is more this is on everybody's feed. Yeah, these guys are just incredible. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Watch the next one. Why are they
I love you. تعال برا شوف perfect ها go inside perfect
I love you.
زيد جلدي شوي بعد يلا I love you. انت غردار قسم هو غردار انت غردار
We're all human.
ما في I love you.
ما في I hate you.
I mean, it's it said Dubai, Jersey Jerry is crazy. It transcends language. You don't have to be speaking the same language to be able to enjoy the same sense of humor. God damn, that's so fucking good. Son of a Boy Dad remake, child abuse. Not even. I don't think that's child. I think that, yeah, so fucking good. He said Kenjack probably found these guys years ago. Maybe, probably, but they're just coming across my desk, and goddamn, am I glad to see them. Fucking bizarre, fucking insane. Okay, we got Paul Wall coming in 15 minutes, T-minus 15 minutes until Paul Wall and DJ Fresh coming in. Let's do this alignment chart guide, because I think this is fun and stupid. And I want to do this. I want to do this because I think that this shit is always funny, and I want to do a Barstool version of this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this. So it's like lawful good, neutral good, chaotic good. Lawful neutral, true neutral, chaotic neutral. Lawful evil, neutral evil, chaotic evil. And we see all the different types. Captain America being lawful good. The Dude or Shrek being a true neutral. Ferris Bueller being a chaotic neutral. And then like the Joker, Cartman being chaotic evil, etc. Everybody within these like the different categories that we have here at Barstool. And I saw this chart and I was wondering, like, where do I fit in? And it's definitely on the chaotic side. And I don't know if it's chaotic good, chaotic neutral, or chaotic evil. And then they're saying over here, Ian Barrett saying I'm neutral evil. And it's like, that could be, but it says neutral evil, a neutral evil, chaotic neutral for you, chaotic good. That's like that's what we neutral evil. So we'll start with me where I fit in. Neutral evil is like Jordan Belfort, like not chaotic good for sure, chaotic good or neutral. Big Cat's chaotic good or neutral. So should we put Big Cat at chaotic good and me at chaotic neutral? At a chaotic neutral, so that makes me Ferris Bueller. Like, yeah. I think Big Cat is chaotic good. I like that. And then Rone definitely chaotic good. Thought provoking, chaotic neutral. So unlawful neutral, that's fun too. Unlawful. Where's unlawful neutral? That's chaotic. So it's yeah. So I think that's fair. I think that those two are fair. Chaotic good, Big Cat. Chaotic neutral, me. I don't mind Ferris Bueller vibes. So which one should we start top left? Lawful good. Like who is lawful good? But everybody's saying so. Or maybe we'll start at chaotic evil. They're saying Nate chaotic evil, Rico chaotic evil, lawful evil is Pete. Oh, I like that one. Lawful evil, definitely Pete. All business Pete. That makes a ton of sense. All business Pete, Darth Vader vibes. He loves the law, but deep down he is a sinister level of evil. Lawful good, the Fox. Is that Robbie Fox? Lawful good, Robbie Fox. I like that. Does that make sense? We agree with that? Lawful good is Robbie Fox. Stefan for lawful evil. I mean, Stefan, Pete, I think that's kind of birds of a feather. Che, lawful good. Is Che lawful good? So we need another good. We need like a neutral good. Bobby, Che, lawful good. We're saying, do we like Che or Robbie Fox better for lawful good? Because we could get Robbie Fox out of here. Che is evil, they're saying. Bro is soulless. Lawful means that you're strictly following good. Sass is the definition of chaotic good. Is he, though? Is Sass Jack Sparrow? I don't think that's necessarily the case. So we could put lawful good. We could put 2 in lawful good. If we're putting, we could put Che in there too. Lawful good. Big Ev, lawful neutral. KB, lawful neutral. Neutral good is Fran. I like that. Neutral good, Fran. Yes, neutral good. So she's like Jason Bourne and Gandalf. I like that. Hank, lawful evil. Is he? We got a lot of lawful evils. You, lawful neutral? No, bro, I'm not fucking lawful neutral. KB, true neutral? KB, true neutral? I don't hate that. KB, true neutral. I like that. Okay. Jeff D, low neutral evil. Spider, chaotic good. I could see that. I could definitely see chaotic good for Spider. Who else do we have in Jeff D, low neutral evil. Rico, chaotic evil. Nikki Smokes, chaotic evil. Gia, liberal evil. That's just insane. That's insane to say. Frank, chaotic neutral. Is he? Rico, chaotic evil. I think that we've seen enough of that. Big T lawful neutral. That's interesting. Francis neutral good. Chaotic evil Nikki Smokes. I like it. Francis neutral good. Do we think that that's definitely true? Is he Jason Bourne? I guess. Tommy Smokes chaotic good. Maybe. We need some lawful neutrals. So like Dwight Schrute or Cornelius Fudges. And so what separates them from lawful evil? Dana Beer's chaotic good, maybe. Prez lawful neutral? Is that Prez? Is that Dave? Prez is a lawful neutral? BFW lawful neutral? I could see that. Francis lawful neutral? TJ lawful neutral? Trent? Lawful evil is Lucas. I like that for sure. Lawful evil and Lucas. We need some more neutral evil. So that's like a Jordan Belfort type person. Like who falls into a neutral evil? K Marco, less lawful neutral. Fights lawful neutral. We have a lot of lawful neutrals in here. Kate lawful neutral. We need more true neutrals too. A true neutral. Some people who are right down. Which they give us the dude and Shrek for our true neutrals. Chaotic neutral Tate. I could see it. Tate. Chaotic neutral. We need at least 2 for each one of them. What do we feel about this? KFC true neutral. I like that. KFC true neutral. That makes sense. Glenny Balls neutral evil. Yeah. Yeah, I could see Glenny Balls being neutral evil. Oh, man. Blutman, true neutral? Maybe. See, is there anything that we agree with? Fights, true neutral, for sure. Fights is a true neutral. Nick is evil. Where does Nick fall in the evil? Nick's not evil, bro. That's not true. Nate, neutral, evil. This is from the chat. This isn't me saying this. This is the chat saying this. You can throw him in there. I don't mind. Nate throw Nate in there. I'm saying it for Nate when he gets mad at me later on that the chat said it. Where does Sass go? Sass is close. Where does Sass go, bro? That's an interesting one. He's not. I don't think he's chaotic. I think he's. Is he lawful neutral or neutral good? See, I don't even. Chaotic good for Sass. Tommy Smokes, true newt. No. We have enough true newt. Let's try and fill out some of the other ones where we only have 2s in there. Chaotic evil. I mean, it's hard to say Kadic's not a chaotic evil after what we've seen. When he drunk Kadic, we'll put in there. Drunk Kadic, chaotic evil. Let's get a couple more lawful. Is Sass like a lawful nudie? Is Sass a lawful nooch? Did you hate Jordan Woodruff when she was at the stool? What a odd thing to ask at this exact moment in time. Chef Donnie got to be neutral good. I like that. Chef Donnie, who's another lawful good? Like what's a lawful good? They said remove KFC, put fights. We have KFC and fights in the same category. We don't have to do that. Lawful Eddie for lawful good. I like that for sure. And then lawful neutral. That's one we're struggling with. Mincy lawful good, not lawful neutral. New Tate tweet just dropped. Bungate, cool. Oh, lawful good, Zach. Oh no, we have. I mean, we're full on that, but Zach's fine. We can add that in there. Sass, lawful neutral. I don't hate it. I think that's realistic. Who else is chaotic? Kate, chaotic good. I like that. Kate. And then one more for a chaotic neutral. Just one more chaotic neutral in here one time. Oh, Wonton Don. Wonton Don. Okay, this is from the chat. This isn't from me, but post the clip. Post the graphic. Get this graphic out into the world. The Barstool alignment chart. Let us know what you agree with or not. Shane MS, did you hate Jordan Woodruff when she was at the stool? What a bizarre thing to keep asking. Jordan Woodruff hates Darren Waller. Where is this coming from? Where is this all coming from? Jalen Raz says we don't agree. Okay, say what you don't agree with. Say what you don't agree with, and you can kind of let us know what you don't agree with. But I think that this is pretty much close to being there. This is pretty much close to right. Chaotic good. I mean, who else could you even move around? Chaotic evil Kirk. That's just one person saying that. Keegs is chaotic eagle, they're saying. A little bit of code on the right. Dev Tools 138. Do not give away our code. I think I like what we have right now. I think that looks good. All right, yeah. I just wanted to do a little bit of an alignment chart just to kind of see where we're at. You know what I mean? Just to kind of, is a movie evil? I'm pretty sure that's not the case. But always interesting to know. Did you hate Jordan Woodruff when she was at the stool? Says Shane. Interesting question to ask. Why are you guys asking that? Is I guess my question. Why the fuck would you why the fuck would you ask that? I guess I'm wondering. We got our legends coming in right now. Without much further ado, we could send them in, but I know it's about to get cold in here. I know it's about to get real fucking cold in here. Burr. I'm ready for the cold front. I came prepared for the cold front. I came prepared for the cold front. I came prepared for the cold front. What's up, Beast? How are you, bro? Nice to see you. I got a seat for you. I got a seat for you too. How are you, bro? Rone, nice to meet you. I got seats for both of you guys. Here, please. I got seats and microphones.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. It feels a little bit chilly in here. I don't know how you're doing it without the jacket, but you know what I mean? It's a cold front for sure. Thank you, gentlemen, both for being here. What's going on today? How you boys feeling?
Feeling great, man. Bless. Yeah.
Blessed for sure. Yeah, man. Life is good, dude. You guys are absolutely crushing it. I know you've been doing the rounds in New York. You've been, you Hot 97 yesterday?
Yeah, yep.
That shit is absolutely timeless. And I'm just so happy to have you guys here on RoneDotCom. I know that the new project's coming out soon, and happy to have you promoting it, but just happy to chop it up with you guys just on some chill shit. You know what I mean? I guess how I could start is I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been to Malmo, Sweden?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
You have?
With Chubby. I went out there with Chubby.
You have?
Yeah.
What were you doing out in Malmo?
We went to Malmo. We did a few shows out there, matter of fact. One time I was out there, it was for a festival that Chubby had put on. This guy Chubby out there, and he basically brought like a bunch of people, Bone Thugs and Harmony. My boy the Jacker, rest in peace to the Jacker.
Rest in peace.
Freeway with Philadelphia Freeway was there.
Okay, legend.
Mr. Fab, I was there. It was a battle rap marathon going on where it was all the top battle rappers like in the game were like battling there. It was super crazy. And that was my first time ever being at a rap battle live like that. But yeah, it was dope. We had a dope time out there. It was fun.
Dude, I ask you because I was booked at that event and I battled at that event.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
And I fucking I met you out there and you're just like the nicest person that I ever met. And they took us to an American store.
Yep.
Do you remember that? They took us to like an American toy store or whatever, and they were just like showing off American culture, like I mean, it was just surreal, just kind of stumbling around because like I was so poor at the time. Like I was a new version of broke. Like I was extraordinarily broke at the time. But I got to fly out to Sweden and have Swedish meatballs and fucking meet people who are literally like my battle rap icons and my real life rap icons. Like people who I'm just like obsessed with. There's a dude, Pat Stay, who battled at that one. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And he did a crazy move. He was battling this guy named Nils Miskills, and he picked the dude up in the middle of the battle. He grabbed him by both of his shoulders and he picked him up. I'm pretty sure he definitely wet willied him, but he also, I think he picked him up in the middle of the battle, which is, I mean, I think a wet willy might be maybe the most disrespectful thing that you could do in a rap battle. I'd rather get slapped than get wet willied. I think wet willy's really out there for sure. But it was just I was like, damn, have I ever crossed paths with either of these gentlemen? And I remembered that we had crossed paths at that time.
That's what's up, man. That was crazy. That was my first time being up close and personal, seeing the battle rappers, how they do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I never, like I said, I never been to a battle live. So to see all y'all like just, you know, hanging out, chilling, but you're like about to battle each other the next day too. It's like, damn, is everybody friends or what? And it's like, well, you know, we kind of friends. Some of us are friends, some of us are not. You know, I guess kind of like the rap game in general. You know, some of us are friends, some of us are not. Some of us are cordial when we see each other. We don't want to, you know, make the problems bigger than us or bigger than the moment. But, you know, yeah, that was a crazy time right there. That was dope.
Hobson was out there.
Yeah.
He was like in the crowd, like battling people. The dude Disaster was out there. There's just like a lot of talent out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that Oakland has a nice little battle rap scene out there. You ever make your way out to any rap battles or anything like that?
No, not so much, but you know, Mr. Fab, he's from the Bay, and I remember when he was running his battle circuit, Freestyle King, and around that time, I remember what's the dude's name from Jersey?
Arsenal.
He
was Rebel.
Yeah, Arsenal Rebel. Yeah, I remember
Arsenal
he
was out
battled
there with
Fab
us.
in Oakland.
Yeah, he battled Fab in Oakland. Fabby Davis Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had the project with Fab, right?
Yeah. My very first Tonight Show was with Mr. Fab. We dropped that in 2000. I want to say 2004. So over 20 something years.
Bro, the Tonight Show, like just as a series in general, has been able to showcase such high level talent, but not just from one region. Do you know what I mean? Like you have like guys from Indiana. You know what I mean? You have Gibbs on. You have dudes from Houston. You have the dudes from you have West Coast dudes. How do you kind of tailor the sound to the regional specificities that people like fuck with, that people are trying to make happen, you know?
I don't. I just make what I make.
Right.
And I send it, and you know, if it speaks to them, then they talk back to it, and then we put it together.
Right.
You know, I'm a kind of producer where I just do me.
Yeah.
You feel me? And you know, in doing myself, it'll just continue to have growth in my sound, and you know what I mean? And I find the uniqueness finds them of what I'm doing, and then we create on that. I never try to make something like specifically for someone like, I think he might like this, so let me try to make something like that from what I already heard before, because they could just go get what they got from somebody else. So I'm gonna just do what I do, and that's how we create our own sound. Because I make a lot of stuff,
right?
You know what I mean? And so, you know, it's like going to a clothing store. You go to Macy's, there's all kind of stuff. They got Polo in there, they got Nike, they got whatever. And then whatever you like, you're going to go to that department and get that. But you got something for everybody. You feel me?
100%. So when you guys start working together, are you like, give me something that sounds like this? Or are you just like, what do you got?
Well, for me, the first time I heard Fresh was on the Tonight Show with Rich the Factor. My favorite rapper. Lil Kiki and Rich the Factor, they like neck and neck for my favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was my favorite album from Rich the Factor. So I was like, damn, who is DJ Fresh, and then I kind of got turned on to him, and you know his live instrumentation that he uses, a lot of synth, a lot of just
MIDI and everything.
yeah, it's a feeling that it makes me feel a certain way, so it's just easier to write my rhymes when I'm feeling a certain way. So when we linked up, it was like, oh yeah. And of course, I told him that, I love it. So I guess maybe when, him knowing that I love Rich the Factor, he's like, okay, well, this is the kind of music he likes. And then, he might know some of the kind of music I've made over the years.
Yep.
But, it's like, it's one of them things, like, what kind of beat you want, man? Well, there's something I want, but I don't know. I might say I like A, but B, C, D, and E are the ones that are fire. So, I mean, you don't even want to box yourself into
you don't want to put yourself into a box. So when you identify like your music, did you ever try to sound like Houston, or did Houston wind up sounding like you?
Absolutely. Every rap to this day, every rap I ever do, I try to sound like Lil Keke.
You're still trying to sound like?
Yeah, Lil Keke's from the Screwed Up Clique. He created a lot of the Houston style, a lot of the Houston vernacular, is things that God put into his head that he said on a microphone. He was the first one to ever say it. So, a lot of I grew up in high school. When I was in high school, the Screwed Up Clique were Houston. That was Houston hip hop, along with Rap-A-Lot, of course, but Rap-A-Lot was always seen as like the mainstream, and SUC was like underground. I don't mean mainstream in a derogatory way. I mean it like they were doing it so big, you know what I'm saying, that it was like they were untouchable, but the underground is more like attainable, especially as a young hip hop head. So that's the path that really just inspired me. So Lil Keke has always been my favorite, still to this day. Not just the stuff he did, back in the 90s, but the stuff he's creating now in 2025 is still my favorite as well. So, definitely sounding like Houston is something that is definitely in me. But sometimes, you do so much music with so many people from around the world. Sometimes they might want something different. But then sometimes you do something different, and they're like, nah, I want that Houston feel. They don't have that Houston, So, it's just it's a blessing to be able to have various different styles to just just continue to grind.
You talk about underground rap, but I think there's like this connotation people have with underground rap that it's like this sideways, like Kangol, and or that it's almost like grimy and stuff like that. But then you come out like, you know what I mean, Crystal Ball, you know what I mean, just wrist dancing, teeth dancing, and everything like that, which kind of suggests some wealth is there. It's not like this you're broke underground rappers. It's like that shit is expensive.
It's so crazy because you're absolutely right. The perception is that if you're mainstream, then you're rich, and if you're underground or independent or under the radar, then you're broke. But I mean, all the ballers in rap that I know are all independent and they're all underground. It's basically, there's a few mainstream rappers, but most of the riches that come with the mainstream rappers is part of an image, so it's more of a facade. It's put together, and when they're no longer on a major record label, they're no longer balling. It's all
you have to give it all back. Yeah,
it's all like loaned or rented for the most part a lot of times. But on the underground circuit or the independent grind, it's all self-made. You're self-motivated. You know what I'm saying? You find a way to do what you love to do. You're not necessarily trying to, bend your, your morals or your stylistic morals, to be like everybody else that's trendy at the moment. You're trying to represent for a cause or for a purpose. Usually that's just, dope lyricism and dope beats. But, what I'm saying, with the Houston culture, it's a little more than that, because with all of the underground cultures, it's like, when you listen to a underground mixtape, that's the artist that's going to shout out the neighborhoods that you might live in or go to, or shout out the streets that you drive down. The mainstream rappers are going to be talking about going to Paris and New York and LA. But if you're from Houston, Texas, I grew up in a neighborhood where, you didn't go to the other side of town. I grew up on the north side of Houston. The only time we would go to the south side was to go to the Galleria Mall or to go to Astroworld. Or like Goo, my manager who's here with me. He never left. I took him from the south side. He never left the south side his whole entire life. My car got flooded. I needed a ride back to Gulf Bank and Antoine. And he was like, well, you better stay tonight because I ain't taking you. And it wasn't like because he don't got love or he's not a good friend. It's because, I'm not going to the north side. He's from the south side. I'm not going to the north side. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? So places like, even like coming from where I lived in Houston, even like Dallas or New Orleans is like a foreign city that's like unheard of. To go there and have people know your name is like, You know, it's like you're Michael Jackson. You made it if you had that. So a place like a New York or L.A. or these other, or going to Malmo, these are places that, you know, I mean, it's unbelievable. Like for somebody like me that we could go there from just rapping on a microphone. So, you know, the underground is always what spoke to me. You know, all my favorite artists were underground or independent. You know, I never really liked what was the music that was on the radio. I liked some of the artists and some of the musicians that were on the radio, but I didn't like the music that I heard on the radio. I liked the other songs on their albums, you know.
And you're still talking about the same stuff. I mean, in the most recent like song you put out, like you're talking about the same models of cars that you were always talking about.
Right.
Talking about having plastic guns.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's like when I hear Andre 3000 say, "Oh man, what am I gonna rap about now?"
Dude, I was literally about to ask you that exact same thing.
It's so disappointing to hear him say that because, I mean, as somebody who's 44, yeah, I want to hear Andre rap about anything. I want to hear him rap about tying his shoes. I want to hear him rap about going to get a colonoscopy, whatever he's doing, because he's gonna say
what do you have
it
for breakfast? I really don't care.
Right. He's gonna say it in such a unique way that's gonna speak to so many other people. Like whatever he's doing, whatever he's saying, you know, it's gonna speak to us. We want to hear that. And I mean, there's really no age limit, you know, to do this. You know, you put your own cap on it. You know,
well, it's not sports where it's like your ACL isn't what it used to be. It's like in theory, your mind should be getting sharper. In theory, your life experiences should be getting more broad, and you should be able to draw from more things or articulate things in a way you never have been able to before. So like, I mean, while hip hop is like relatively new as an art form, like it should be something that people can age really gracefully into, but it's also in some ways a young man's game.
Yeah, for sure. And some of that too is like, as you look older, as you get older, and you're not like, you know, some of it is the presentation. You know, that's something about me is that I always wanted to look player. Like as I got older, I don't want to look like old necessarily. Some things there's no way around it. You know, my hair is gray no matter what. I got wrinkles in my, you know what I'm saying?
But you're not in the Stacey Adams suit and
right.
No offense to Stacey Adams.
Right. And at the same time, I don't want to be the unk that's wearing all the young clothes, but he look too old for the era. You know what I'm saying? But with the music too, it's like, you know, a lot of artists I see when they have to self-do it themselves. I mean, I came from the independent grind where we did it ourselves and we had to self-fund our own releases. That's how I started. So for me to do it now is not a step back, is doing what I was trained to do. You know, so that was always the goal as an independent artist. Like I remember having these conversations with like Slim Thug saying, where when even like, you know, when we were at the top of the world on major labels, man, one day we're gonna go back to our independent grind. That was always our goal. That's where we get all the money, we got all the control, we can make the music we want to make, not the music somebody's trying to tell us we need to make because they're trying to usher in a new era of sound or something, you know, or something.
Well, they
just
don't know.
It's
not. They're not musicians. That the people who are doing that. It's like I'd rather have like like by musicians for musicians type of music as opposed to like record labels and dudes with like a pinstripe suit and slick back hair. You know.
Yeah.
No offense to those dudes.
Yeah.
Is there ever music are there ever lyrics of yours that you're uncomfortable with the crowd singing along with? For example, if a group of grown men are in the crowd and they're like, "Smile for me, daddy," I'd feel weird, and you know what I mean?
It's funny you say that because at the shows we changed that to "Smile for me, Bow Wow." We actually do change that lyric.
Yeah, because like it's like if you're in the crowd, like it's a little bit tough. To
Yeah. That's funny you say that.
Yeah, it's tough to land on. Kevin Durant going to the Rockets has to be like, is it?
What I wore today.
Is it realistic, bro? Is it realistic? Is a championship run realistic? Because all the pieces look like they're there. You know, you have the you have Van Vliet at a point guard. You have the youth in Jabari and Sengun. You know that Atari Eason. Like there's a lot there. Can they put it together and make it happen?
Well, you asking me, so I'm gonna say absolutely. We winning all this shit. Absolutely. What's the line right now? Let me put my bet down now. But I mean, there's always fears. You know, is this person, that person gonna get hurt? You know, how are they gonna perform when it's playoff time? That's kind of been our Achilles heel in the past. Is we've had great players that just for whatever reason when they were needed the most, they didn't really kind of come through to get us over the hurdle. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we got that now. You know what I'm saying? That's how we feel. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? We got a hell of a coach.
It's about time.
Yeah,
What's
bro.
it been? 95.
It's been 20. It's been 30 years now. 30 years. 30
Mm-hmm.
years since the Rockets won. So.
Do you have any sports teams that you're crazy about, or are you really just locked in on the music game? Is it
I'm more on the music. I mean, because I'm from the Bay, of course, the Warriors. But I was a fan of the Warriors when they weren't the Warriors that they are now. Like I'm talking about, like
navy blue uniforms.
Chris Mullin and them was playing. Losing for years and years and years and years and years. You know, but I'm definitely more into music. You know what I'm saying, than anything.
How do you feel like the Bay has changed over the years, and like what's the do you feel like there's still like a pretty stark divide between like Frisco and Oakland, or like all of it, or like how is it together? How's it changed?
Yeah, the Bay is. I mean, of course, anywhere you go, you're gonna have like people from this section and that section maybe not see eye to eye on things, but for the most part though, the Bay is pretty united. You know what I mean? Like there's a sense of pride of just being from the Bay. Like we say that with so much honor. Like I'm from the Bay, you know what I'm talking about? And so that is always there. But it definitely has changed a lot with all the .coms and the computer companies. You know,
of course.
The Bay is like San Francisco, one of the most expensive places to live in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? And so that kind of changes things with the gentrification and things of that nature. But the culture is always going to be the culture. Like the soil always going to be the soil.
You guys have one of the most interesting pieces of slang that I'll probably never use because I'll never be able to land it. But a bipper.
Oh, bipper, yeah, bipping, yeah, that's bipping.
I'll never be able to land that plane, but damn, does it sound cool to hear, you know?
Yeah, bipping. That's definitely one of the things going on in the Bay where it's car theft basically. They break into your car, and so But the reason why that's happening though is just because it's so expensive to live there, so people just hungry. That's where it comes from. Is that people just hungry, like so they trying to do any and everything, even if it's illegal to feed, to feed themselves and feed their family. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy. Yeah. The income inequality and wealth disparity is definitely a shocking thing. I have a question for both of you guys. What do you think was like kind of the trampoline moment of your careers where you're like, I just launched into a different stratosphere, and like, how did you hit it? Like, because there's always a moment of doubt where it's like, will this happen for me or will it not? Will my dreams become actualized? Is this something that I can achieve? And like, there's doubt. I think that's inherent in everybody, especially creative people.
Yeah.
So like, what was the moment that took you from doubt to assuredness? And like, how did you cross that threshold?
Well, I would say the long way is a shortcut. And just meaning, like I've been at this over 30 years now. And when you do music, you're going to get your heart broke at some point. You know what I mean? Meaning like you're going to have those moments where you feel like giving up or whatever. But ultimately, like, you've been doing it for so long, it's like it's either this or nothing. You know what I mean? So I done had a few moments like that. Like I remember when me and Wiz had first started working, before that happened, like money was getting kind of tight. Like the residuals ain't coming in right. The shows, it was just like you just like grinding and grinding and grinding. And you're like, damn, I might have to go try to do something else, and then bam, you get a call from Wiz, and Wiz wants to buy 20 of my beats. You know what I'm saying? But I done had plenty of moments like that.
So when you get that call that he's about to buy, or he wants to buy 20 beats, like what's your actual reaction when you hang up the phone in the moment? Are you jumping? Are you like, oh, fucking screaming, flexing? Like what's the actual moment? Because I know those are the moments that you don't forget.
I just get on my knees like I do all the time and say, thank you, God, for the blessing. You know what I mean? Because the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh. So I'm always humble about when these things happen. You know what I mean? And so that's what I continue to do. Like I always give God all the glory, all the praise, every time. You know what I mean? So, but that was a moment like that. And then I recently had another moment like that with me and even what me and Wallace doing. Like this is the first time where I've done an album where we got like a video to every song, like the visibility. Yeah, like it's all that's why I say the long way is a shortcut. Like it's always a growth. But yeah, more so recently, like I've been having like big spurts of growth. You know what I'm saying? So
I think, yeah, people get confused and think that success is a destination and that you just like kind of land on it and you're just like, oh, I'm successful forever. It's like, no, people backslide all the time or like people push you off the peak or like it's not a permanent thing. It's something that you kind of always have to work at.
Yeah.
Same question for you.
For me, again, it was like he said, it's multiple little steps. First of all, the first one was when I first rapped on a Swisher House mixtape, and my first time rapping on a Swisher House mixtape, it got deleted. It got, I went in there to do the rap, and then the hard drive crashed. I had two raps, and both of them on the hard drive crashed. So there's always that thought of, I did it, but is it going to actually make the tape when it comes out? So when I finally made it on the tape that came out, that was like, damn, it's set in stone. And in Texas, it's like if, you could do that and have a career forever in Texas. There's artists that only rapped on Swisher House mixtapes or Screwed Up Click mixtapes, and that's it. They never put albums out. They never did anything. They only did that, and they're still touring to this day. So in Texas, that was kind of like, now I for sure made it if I'm on a Swisher House tape. Then I think when Michael Watts played our freestyle on the radio, I remember taking my god sister Nina to Prairie View. I was driving her. We were on Antoine in West Little York, and it came on the radio, and I was like, "Oh, that's my freestyle." And she was like, "That's you? Wait a minute, that is you." And then it's like, "Damn, you on the radio." So
that's amazing.
That for sure. Then I remember when me and Slim Thug were. Again, a lot of my memories with Slim Thug, man, are great memories. All my memories with Slim Thug are great memories, actually. But I have a lot of great memories with Slim. We were on 106 in Park, and I remember we were about to perform, still tipping, and I remember Slim just grabbed me saying, "Man, we made it. And we really made it. We on 106 in Park with Free and AJ. We made it." Then, of course, there's two others. One was when I got on the song with Kanye West, because him being such a lyrical genius and being such elite artist, all of that, elite MC like that, like for him to have me on his song and for me to, to wreck it and go off, it was like, okay, that kind of put me on a, where I'm respected. The people that listen to Kanye West weren't the same people that listen to me. So now there's, all kind of, A-list people that are like, "Oh, you went off on Kanye album. You went off on, so it."
People in pink polos at the show being like, "Smile for me, Daddy."
Yeah, they didn't change the lyrics. Sometimes they said the day. But then sometimes, then when I did a song with Nelly, of course, that's, again, it is a promotion for our Grillz company, but, it just put us right smack, co-signed us in front of the world. So there's definitely multiple levels where you're like, damn, I made it. Damn,
it must have been nice, too, that they, wanted you to be you as well. Like, they wanted the sound that you had been curating. They wanted the, the terminology and, the visuals and everything that you brought to the table to say the same.
Which is crazy because I still remember in 2001. So this is 3 or 4 years before Still Tipping even comes out. But in 2001, I remember the program director, me and Chameleonaire, had a song called Big Swangers and Vogues. And the song's called In Love With My Money, but that's what Big Swangers and Vogues, that's what we call it. So the song was about slabs and how we ride our rims. And I remember the program director saying, "Hey, man, those rims came out in 84. You're talking about this in 2001. That's old, man. You can't sound like this. The rest of the world don't want to hear this." I'll never forget him saying that. They don't want to hear this in New York. They don't want to hear this in Chicago. They don't want to hear this in Memphis. You think they want to hear this in London? Nah, man. You got to change your style. Nobody cares about the Texas culture except for y'all. It's old and played out and this and that. And I remember him telling me that, and I'm so glad he was wrong. And that was. It's 2001. Still Tipping came later. Since Sideways, all of that came later. We still here 2025. So, I'm glad he was wrong. But I mean, it was his perspective. Maybe he wasn't wrong from his perspective. I see where he's coming from. Yeah, you're right. To some people it's old, but to us it's not old. It's classic. So that's just how we looked at it. We looked at it like, the cars we're riding in, they not old and raggedy. They classic and vintage.
When you're doing the Kanye West collab, are you? What's the specific procedurals of how that comes together in the booth? Like, are you in studio writing with him, or does he send you a beat and you put it down and you send it back to him, or how does a song like The Ride Slow kind of come together?
Well, I was definitely down for the ride. And I was definitely down to take over the wheel a little bit if I need to, or I can ride in the back, or I can look at the map and get whatever I need, whatever my role is. I'm
order the French fries at the
right.
rest stop,
Yeah.
whatever,
You need me to get out and get something, whatever I need to do. I can pump the gas. But at no point ever, did I think, until it actually came out, and even then it was like, man, this is too good to be true. Even now, I don't want him to take me off Donda.
Right.
Everybody like, don't take me off Donda. I don't want him. So even now, he could take me off of there if he wanted to, I guess. But at no point did I ever think I was gonna actually make it on the song. I felt like this is a great exercise. This is cool. This is fun. But when the album comes out, I just didn't think I was gonna be on there. Well, it started with Plain Pat. Plain Pat was his A&R. Plain Pat was A&R for a lot of people, manager for a lot of people like Kid Cudi, a bunch of other people. Plain Pat tried to sign me to Def Jam, but Def Jam didn't want to sign me. They wanted to sign somebody else, and, it didn't work out, but we always were cool. He would always kind of like mentor me a little bit. And when I met Kanye West and made him Grillz, he told me, he was like, oh, yeah, I'm A&R for him. I saw you met him, and he say, y'all cool, whatever. He like your style, whatever. I got a song that he might use, he might not use it, I don't know. But why don't you do a verse to it? Maybe it'll make it. You might do this and it don't make it. Because he kind of let me know too. But I mean, I was already feeling that way. Like, man, ain't no way Kanye West gonna put me on his album, man. Because it just didn't seem like it fit. Like, man, I don't know if he fooled me like that. Because I don't know. I never saw myself as like, like I know what I am or what I'm capable of. Humble. But people have always, shitted on me. So I'm always like, I'm used to that. I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. And so it's like, okay. Well, so he let me know like this might not make it. So I did it in my own studio, sent it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, we like it, but he wants you to lay it out here in L.A." I think it was a record plant. I think it's where we laid it at. But and so I flew out to L.A. I was coming out there anyway. Me and my boy Goo. And the whole time I'm thinking it's like a setup. I'm thinking I'm getting punked from MTV, or this is like just an exercise, or I don't know what the real motive is, but it's not to get me on the album. So first of all, we land, and before we even make it, see, I'm saying all this went on before we even made it to the studio. So we land, and as soon as we come down the escalators, there's two detectives. One come to me, and one come to my boy Goo. And I'm like, what's going on? They're like, yeah, we want to search your bags, this and that, and this and that. And I'm like, I'm thinking we getting punked. We're in L.A., it's at baggage claim. So I do see, it's L.A. So, I mean, you could be flying with a camera. Anybody could be flying with a camera. So, I see some bags over there with some camera equipment. I'm like, oh, man, where Ashton Kutcher about to...
You really thought it was punked?
I for sure thought I was getting punked. So I cussed the cops out. And looking back, it was so foolish. That we talking about L.A. sheriffs. You know what I'm saying? We know what they capable of. I don't want no smoke with no law enforcement, period.
Smart man.
But I definitely don't want no smoke with the L.A. sheriffs. But I didn't think they were real. I thought they were actors. I thought I was getting punked. So I was just going off. And then
you're not gonna look like a punk on punk.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not. They're not gonna bear. If I get punked, I can't come back to the hood.
Yeah.
So they that's how I was. And then next thing you know, the cops are like, nah, let's leave. Let's go. And they just left us. And I'm like, well, where's Ashton Kutcher? And then, from my boy Goo was like, man, you dumbass, you almost got us beat up, And then, then I'm in the car going to the studio, and the car don't know where it's at. This is just before GPS on phones and all of that. You had a map quest back in those days and print out the directions.
Printing out the map quest was a crazy time.
And we get to a stoplight, and he can't find the studio. We're in the left turning lane. We're in the left turning lane at a red light. The driver out of nowhere just turns right. He breaks off the whole traffic. That's what breaking him off is. He just cut in front of the whole traffic, turn right, whoop, whoop. It was a cop right there. We got pulled over. So, again, I'm like, oh, I'm definitely getting punked because I didn't fall for the first one. So
it's
now
multi-layer.
Yeah, they got this is their plan B punk.
Yeah.
But the cop came up to give him a ticket. I'm like, hey, that building right there is where I'm trying to go. Can I get out and go? He's like, yeah, go ahead, go. And I was out that car so fast. And I got up inside the studio. I'm like, where Ashton Kutcher at? And nobody knew what I was talking about. I'm like, man, I'm not getting punked. This for real. I get to really do a song with Kanye West?
Oh my God, dude.
That's a trip.
And then I just laid my verse. And while I was laying my verse upstairs, Nas was laying his verse downstairs for the song he was on the same album. It was a lot going on. GLC was in there. We were all having a great time, and Don C was there, and then that was it.
Crazy.
How much pressure did you put on yourself for that verse? You're like, oh, this verse has to be, or you're just like, oh,
well,
that's what I do.
That verse actually I had already wrote. This is how I used to write verses back in the days. I would overthink a lot of stuff. This is also before I really smoked weed like that, like I do now or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I smoke, but not like now. Back in those days, I had so many thoughts going around in my mind. So I would get the tempo to the beat, maybe come up with one line just so I could get the tempo. What it do is power wild on the people's champ, or what's drive slow, however that goes. I would get the one like my trunk waving. Yeah, so I would get that one line. I posted up in the parking lot, my trunk waving. Then I'd go to the bathroom, a closet, or go sit in my car. This time I went and sat in my car. I went and sat in my car. I wrote a verse. I posted up in the parking lot, my trunk waving. I wrote the whole verse, but with no beat. So it's like the telephone game. You know, I tell you, you tell him, he tells somebody else. By the time it gets all the way back around, the message is
whole different.
Yeah, a whole different message. So that's kind of how the tempo was, where it was like I was writing the tempo in my head, but my head started bobbing a little faster. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, I'm laying in this offbeat. Well, the verse I was writing was to sitting sideways. I had the sitting sideways beat, and that's what I was writing. And I wrote the drive slow verse to sitting sideways beat. I laid it. Originally on Sitting Sideways, it was me, Big Pokey, and Lil Kiki. My manager and A&R at the time, T. Ferris, was like, hey, man, we got bad news. Atlantic Records, that's who we were signed to. Atlantic Records say, you signed to Atlantic Records, not Big Pokey, rest in peace, and not Lil Kiki.
Damn.
So you can pick one of them to be on the song, but not both of them, because they said they don't want to blow them up to go sign with another label. They don't want to do another label's job for them. They said, I'm signed to them, not them. Right, these are also my two favorite rappers, my rap heroes, icons that inspired me to ever want to rap, period. You know, and the first time I ever did a song with Lil Kiki or Big Pokey. So now I got a Lil Kiki was my favorite rapper, but I had to take him off because Big Pokey had the sample for the hook. And it's like, it's his sample. It's only, of course he got to be on the hook. I'm not going to sample his song and then put somebody else on. I'm going to sample him and put him on it. That's how I felt, at least. So the thought was, okay, we'll keep Kiki verse for the remix, but then that never even really came out. But anyway, T. Ferris say, okay, we got to take one of them off. You already got to write another verse. So I already had to come up with another verse. He said, man, look, the verse you wrote is hard, but the tempo just don't really match. And I feel like this beat is not giving your verse the justice it deserves. I want you to write two new verses. To Sitting Sideways. And I was like, man, you crazy, man. This verse hard. And he was like, man, all right, well, you the boss. If you don't want to, you ain't got to. And I felt like I just let my coach down. I felt like Scottie Pippen sitting on the bench when Phil Jackson saying, go run the play. And he's like, nah, I ain't running the play. I was like, nah, I got to get back in the game. My coach say run the play. I got to at least try it and run it and give a full effort. So that's what I did. And that's what we got, the two new verses of Sitting Sideways. But I had that verse.
You got the bonus verse.
Right. And I always said, man, okay, I'm going to keep this. If Jay-Z asked me for a verse or something, you know, something like that.
Yeah.
So I knew it was hard. I knew it was a hard verse. Or if I'm like on the road, because sometimes, you know, we traveling, we doing interviews, we doing this and that. But there's an opportunity to do music with somebody, but you might only have 20 minutes, 15 minutes. And if I can get a verse done in 15 minutes, then boom,
Especially
I got a
if
song.
you know it's hard.
Right. So just kept it. When Plain Pat say, hey, I got a song for you, I said, Kanye West. This might be it.
Now's the time.
Now's
to
the
use
time.
Excalibur.
Yes.
Use the fucking
pull the sword
heavy
from the
hitter.
stone.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. Well, I mean, it's just so nice to have both of you in here. What's the rollout for the project? You said you have visuals for everything. What's it gonna look like? What's it gonna feel like? I mean, the album cover already looks sick. If it feels like that, you know what I mean? It should be good.
Yeah.
What's the move?
All produced by DJ Fresh. You know, if you heard any of my last few albums, there's a lot of DJ Fresh production on there. He produced at least half of the last 2 or 3 albums I put out. So you're going to hear some live instruments. They're going to speak to you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear some dope lyricism, some great subject matter. You're going to hear me killing it. You're going to hear DJ Fresh killing it.
Yes,
There's
sir.
videos for every single song. All the videos. My YouTube is Get Money TV. But you can
Subscribe
find
to that. Definitely subscribe to that for sure.
Definitely. But you know what I'm saying? There's videos circulating everywhere, so there's videos to every single song. We haven't released every song, every video yet, but it comes out this Friday. It's called The Tonight Show.
Yeah. And he also said that I didn't know, this is his first collab album where there's no features. So it's just all him on the mic.
Uncut.
And myself on the keys. So
this is the first project I ever put out, even mixtape that was only me.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that.
I'm excited as well. I mean, just the fact that you guys came in here, that you're killing it at such a high level, and that you're just as down to earth and gracious with your time as you are.
Appreciate
it. Means a ton. I'm sure it means a ton to the people watching. So, DJ Fresh, Paul Wall, thank you both so much for being
thanks for
here.
having us,
and
man.
Absolute pleasure. Go check that album out.
Yes, sir.
The new project coming out soon.
Yes, sir.
When's it coming out? What's the actual drop date?
Comes out July 25th. This Friday.
This Friday. Let's go.
Less than 48 hours, man.
Amazing. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. An absolute pleasure. Yeah, be great. Yeah. That's the show. See you guys next time. Oh, we got one more ad. Sorry. All right, you guys are good. Appreciate you both.
Okay.
Be great. Hell yes. Wow, what an absolute. And they can't really tell, but it's actually fucking freezing in here, bro. It's actually freezing, bro. Just close your mouth all the time, bro. It's too icy, bro. Man, what an absolute treat, dude. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody in there. And shout out to Lucky One. Miss Peach has introduced her new brand of Lucky One Lemonade, which, of course, is made with real vodka, real lemonade. It's refreshing. It's non-carbonated. It's 100 calories, no added sugar. Lucky One is the drink of the summer. Barstool is hosting a Yappy Hour this Thursday, July 24th, and adoptable dogs will be available. If you're in the New York area, bring your dogs to Mccarren Parkhouse and raise a Lucky One and a paw to help rescue pups across the country. Definitely got to get out to that one. I love Lucky One. Obviously, Josie, my dog, is adopted, so I can't stress enough how much of a service you're doing to the world if you adopt the dog that you want. And why not have a Lucky One? I'm taking Josie today up to upstate New York. We're going to have Josie weekend, and I got the case of Lucky Ones already packed. So they're ready to go. The original, the peach. Definitely check them out today. Shout out to Lucky One every time. And shout out to my wife as well, our anniversary, 4-year anniversary. Shout out to, as Pat Bev would say, Lady A. Shout out to the family. Shout out to the boys. Shout out to Josie. Shout out to Paul Wall. Shout out to DJ Fresh, while we're at it. It's always a good time here on RoneDotCom. Next week, we have our live stream will be the video for the week as well, simultaneously, because next week, Donnie is coming to New York. The Wonton Don is coming to New York, and we are walking from the northern tip to the southern tip of Manhattan, all on camera. It will be live the entire time. We're walking from the Cloisters to the Battery, so just the entire way we're walking. I think we said we're drinking a beer every 15 blocks. I don't know if that's realistic, but it should be extremely fun. So definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see cool and fun stuff like that. And love. See you guys next time.